are you doing?
I'm just like trying to separate frozen peas.
Frozen peas, huh? And what are those frozen peas for?
Peas Pulao! So, I'm just taking some frozen peas and I want to thaw this. Now, if I was in India, what I would have done was I would have taken the frozen peas and put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. But these peas, for some reason, don't need that. They just need to be, like if you just put them in warm water, they'll thaw. So I'm just keeping this in warm water for maybe 10 minutes and that should do the work.
Oh, so you have warm running water here, huh?
Yes, we do! The first thing we need to do is soak some basmati rice. So what I'm going to do is, where's my bowl? Isn't this packaging nifty? I just love it. Okay, so what I have learned is for 2 people, I need 2 measures of this cup. So I will take 2 cups of basmati rice.
Can you give us an approximate metrics of...
No, unfortunately I can't because I don't have the equipment here. When I start shooting videos in India, I'm sure I'll be able to give better measurements. But I think everybody knows in their house how much rice one person eats. So for this I have taken 2 measures of rice. I will just wash the rice and keep this soaked. Now before we start, what I will use is the smaller spoon as a teaspoon measure and the larger spoon as a tablespoon measure. I think in most houses we have these, so it will be easy to follow. I'm going to start off with oil.
What oil is this?
This is normal sunflower oil. So that is 5 big spoons of oil.
You mean 5 tablespoons of oil?
Yeah, if this is our tablespoon measure, 5 tablespoons of oil. We will add khada masala to this when the oil has heated. So I have here 1 bay leaf.
To us less educated folks, what are khada masala?
I am talking and I am telling you and you are not willing to listen.
Okay, Baba.
1 bay leaf, 1 cinnamon stick, dalchini, 2 cloves, 8 to 10 peppercorns. I have 2 small aniseed, you can use star anise, you can use 1 large, and I have no idea what this guy is. When I find out, I'll let you know.
Looks like a dried up elaichi ka.
Yeah, I think it's badi elaichi, but I can't be sure.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm adding these. While we are waiting for this to splutter, we'll add onion. Look at this onion! It's already coming split into halves. Okay, so onion will be cut into long slices.
Like I always say, watch your fingers.
So this is done. You want to come up close and have a look?
How do you know it's done?
It's done because see how everything has become turned dark, and also you can smell the...
Yeah, I can.
If you used more peppercorns, the peppercorns would start spluttering as well. So that's a good indication that you can now add the next ingredient. So I'm adding the onions now. So what I have used, 1 large onion, which I have sliced finely.
Long slices, right?
Yeah. So we'll let this saute. This needs to get slightly browned. In the meantime, what I will do, so ideally for this dish you need tomato puree. But since we don't have the equipment to puree tomato, I grate it. But please go ahead and puree it in the mixer if possible. I'm going to just grate this inside.
And how long does this take?
Grating.
No, the complete process of cooking.
So this is in fact a fast dish. My mom usually makes this dish when we've come back late from office, or we've gone like to visit relatives or shopping, and we have to come back home and we're like very hungry and very tired and just have like minimal patience and time to make dinner or lunch.
Okay.
So that's when we usually make this dish. This is my grated tomato. This is my onion. Sauteed onion.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll add the tomato to this. And at this time, we can add our peas as well. The next thing to do is to add the masalas. So first we'll start with salt.
Because these masalas are not your khada masalas, but the other one.
Yeah, the khada masala we have added in the beginning. So now we will add the rest of the spices.
Any specific measurements in terms of the spices?
So I'm adding salt. Salt is as per taste, of course. I think I will need 3 teaspoons of salt for this.
That is a smaller spoon.
Yeah, I think 3.5 will suffice.
Okay.
Okay. The next thing I will add is chili powder. This is 2.5 teaspoons of chili powder. Then
Okay,
some
that
garam.
looks a little scary.
It's not, don't worry. And also it depends largely on how spicy or hot your chili is. The one available here in Lebanon is not that hot. So if you're using like maybe Everest Tikha Lal or something, like you will need to use less. So I'm adding almost a teaspoon of garam masala.
Okay, teaspoon of garam masala and
So what did we add? We added 3.5 teaspoons of salt, 2.5 teaspoons of chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of garam masala.
yeah.
Okay, that's it. Now I will add the rice that we have kept soaking.
Okay.
See, you can already see the change in the rice. Okay. So we add smoked basmati rice. Mix this now. Then we add water. For each measure, we add 2.5 cups of water.
1 measure of rice is equal to 2.5 cups of water.
So we have used 2 measures of rice, so we will use 5 cups of water. 4. I think that will suffice.
4.5.
Yeah, and if you feel at a later stage that your rice is not cooked and you need to add a little bit more water, there is no issue. You can go ahead and add. Don't add too much, add half a cup. Because what happens is when you cook basmati rice, it continues to cook even when you turn off the gas through here because of the latent heat. So if you think that your rice is not completely cooked, and instead of adding water, first I would suggest you remove it from the heat and keep it covered for 10 minutes. I'm sure it will cook in that time. If you feel it's too raw, then you can add maybe half to 1 cup of water. So we wait for it to boil, and once it's boiled, we reduce the heat and let it continue to cook. So see, you can see how it's boiling. We'll reduce the heat now and keep it covered. This will take another maybe 15 minutes.
So what's the total cook time then?
Not more than half an hour. So intermittently keep stirring it once in a while to ensure that it doesn't stick to the bottom. Okay, time to check. Oh, this is done. The water has completely evaporated. Give it a good mix. That's it. Pulao is ready. to eat. Does it look good?
Yeah, it smells good too.
Do you want to taste it?
Hmm.